am so excited for this video. I'm so excited for the video for these pins. Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I am a 6th grade math and science teacher, and I also love all things Disney. And on today's video, oh my god guys, this is one of my favorite videos I've probably ever done. Compose yourself, Morgan. If you know anything about me, you know how big of a Monsters, Inc. fan I am. And on today's video, we are celebrating 20 years of Monsters, Inc. being in this world and my favorite people being around, which is Sulley. Just mainly Sulley, but Mike's there too. So let's just go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so on this video today, I'm a little hyper right now. We are celebrating one of my favorite Disney characters, and that is my main man, Sulley. So if you didn't know, Disney Plus is finally giving Monsters, Inc. a sequel. Not a prequel. Not that Monsters University thing that they did that I didn't really agree with, but whatever. That's a story for another day. But a sequel. And we'll get into more into that later on in the video. But for now, I have some pins for you guys. So Boxlunch and Loungefly decided to collab and come out with a whole new line of Monsters, Inc. merch and pins, thanks to the 20th anniversary and this new show that is coming out. So I'm going to tell you guys about the show as we open up the pins, and I have some incredible news at the end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, so what are these pins? These are Pixar Loungefly Disney pins. They are official Disney licensed pins, and they kind of are going off the play of some of the other pins that I've kind of done one series in the past, but a big series that's going on in the parks where they are limited edition puzzle piece pins. So these are a puzzle piece, kind of a knockoff of that, and they are puzzle piece pins, and when you the idea is you collect all the pins to put the puzzle together. There are only 6 pins in this series, and they are all Monsters, Inc. I'm so excited. So in the puzzle, you can get Randall, Roz, Mike, Sulley, Cecilia, and Little Boo. So we are going to try to get all 6 of those. I think I have exactly 6 boxes. That was a mistake I made, but we're gonna go for it. Oh gosh, Pin Gots, if you are listening, please be with me on this day as I open up these pins. Clearly, I'm a huge Monsters, Inc. fan. If you've been around my channel at all for any length of time, you know this. And so I want every single pin. I want them. I want them. I want them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open them up. So as I'm opening them up, I'm going to tell you about this brand new Monsters, Inc. sequel that Disney Plus is premiering very soon on, I'll get to the date in a minute. So what is the series called, first of all? It is called Monsters at Work, and it takes place 6 months after the whole Monsters, Inc. thing went down, where the factory shut down, and it had to be, and they decided that they were no longer going to scare kids, they were going to make them laugh. And so Mike and Sulley have now taken over the company, have now taken over the whole corporation and turned it all into laughter, and that's where this series picks up 6 months after they have done that, after that final scene where they put together Boo's door and they kind of go in, is kind of where it's supposed to take off. So we're going to go ahead and open up the first pin. It's my girl, Roz. Heck yes. Heck yes. You can kind of see Randall's feet up there. These are big pins. I know in my last video, my last pin unboxing, I'll leave that linked up here and down below. I was complaining that the Loungefly was creating small pins, but Loungefly, you are coming back. You are coming back, and you made my girl Roz look amazing. I love it. All right, next box. I don't want this video to be too long. All right, so now that I've gone over what the series is about and what is going on, let's go over when it's gonna start. It is premiering on Wednesday. Disney has decided that their new release date is going to be on Wednesday, thanks to Loki and the amount of success it has had. So on every single Wednesday, they're going to be releasing a new episode starting on July 7th, which is the day this video is coming out. So the first episode of Monsters at Work has come out today. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch it. Obviously, it's not today because I'm filming this before, but you know. Oh, look at it. It's Boo. Oh my God, she's so adorable. So adorable. Look how cute she is. I love it. I love it. Love it. Okay. Anyway, so that is when the series is coming out. Who will the series star? Contrary to what most people believe, it is not going to be starring Mike and Sulley. It will actually not even incorporate Boo into the series. Apparently, she will not make an appearance at all in the first 10 episodes, which is going to be the first season of this. Now, make sure you all go watch it so it definitely gets a second season. So we can get some Boo in there. But it is not even going to star Mike and Sulley. They have come up with a whole new batch of characters, and it's going to follow these new characters as they become, not scares, I guess laughers, in the Monsters Incorporation company. So it's going to follow their lives and not Mike and Sulley, which, if you know me, you know how much of a diehard Sulley fan I am, so that is really hard for me to accept. However, there are going to be moments where they are in the show. They are not going to be completely out of the show. They will still be in the show in different like kind of cameo, small supporting roles mostly. But yeah. Oh! We got Cecilia! Oh my gosh. She is perfect. I love her. So to give you guys an idea of how like you would display these pins is you would kind of display them like that. Whereas Boo is the bottom half, Cecilia is the top half, and they kind of fit together like that. And then you would have the pieces next to them, and then you would have Roz here on the bottom. So, ooh, although the coloring's kind of off, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of off. Do you guys see that coloring difference? This is like a lighter blue, and that's a deeper blue, and that's like a lighter blue, and they don't like exactly match up. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. That's okay. That's okay though. I'm still in love with it. I don't even care. All right, so that is who is actually going to be the main character. It is going to be a monster named Tyler Tuskman, and unlike our friends Mike and Sulley, if you watched Monsters University, spoiler alert, he actually graduated from Monsters University to become a scarer, and his idols are Mike and Sulley. So he comes to Monsters Incorporated to become a scarer right as everything with Monsters Inc. kind of goes down. And instead of becoming a scarer, he is now going to make children laugh, which is going to be a really big challenge for him. Because he's been trained to scare. So it's kind of going to follow his journey in that. And he meets a bunch of characters along the way. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. But it's so good. It's still so good. Okay, so it is the bottom half. Such a tease. It is the bottom half of the puzzle. So I now have the entire bottom of the puzzle, and it is Mike. And I think it's so fitting that it almost covers his face. Oh my gosh, Mike. But it is Mike. So basically how the bottom of the puzzle would work is it looks like this. Kind of like that. With Roz over there. And oh my gosh, I'm so in love. I'm so in love with this. So in love with this. Oh my goodness. All right. So the next thing we have to talk about, how many episodes are there going to be in this series? There are only going to be 10 episodes, 2 of which come out the very first day, which is, you know, it's kind of disappointing, but that's okay. That means that we will have 9 different days where there will be a new episode, 9 weeks of this show coming out, which I'm so excited for you guys. You have no idea how excited I am. Comment down below if you're excited for this series as much as I am, because I am just living. We got a double. We got a second Roz. But I think she'll be a good trader. So hopefully this is our only double, but that means we won't be able to complete it today. Oh, Roz. Why you gotta do me like that?
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
All right, on to our very last package, and here comes the big news. So, as you guys know, I tend to do a lot of kind of live streams on other people's channels. I tend to be a guest on a lot on them. Kaylee Hawkins, I was a constant guest on her WandaVision, and then I was a constant guest on Our Paradises Falls Winter Soldier recaps every week. So I have decided that since this is Monsters Inc., since this is my absolute jam, I am going to do my own live stream every week I've decided to go with Friday at 8 p.m. Walt Disney World time for the live stream. Find out which day I choose, and I'll also set it as like a premiere on here ahead of time so you guys know. But I will be having a kind of rundown of the episode on either Friday or Saturday night every week to go over the amazing Monsters at Work series and those episodes from the week. And I'm just so excited. Apparently, critics have already reviewed this series, and they say it is like a true, like, it is a well-deserved sequel to Monsters Inc. So I am so excited for it. We got it! We got it, guys! We got Sulley! This is the one I wanted the absolute most, and it's so fitting that I ended the video on it. We got Sulley! So the only one I am missing is Randall, which is so fitting for his character because he's always disappearing. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. So the only monster I am missing, the only one I am missing is Randall. So if you have... So I've actually already traded for Randall, and he is on the way. So my entire set is complete. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell so you're notified every time I post, including for lives, so that you can talk all things Monsters at Work with me and celebrate 20 years of Monsters University. I don't even like Monsters University. Monsters Inc. with me, and I am so appreciative of you guys. We are closing in on my next milestone, which is 450. So let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get there, and I will see you guys on the next one. As always, have a magical day. Bye.